requested by a few of you. You've asked if I have any different things that I plan on doing differently with this delivery. With Paxton, I did attempt to have a natural birth, but you know, it doesn't always work out that way. And I had severe back labor, which I wasn't expecting. He was sunny side up, so that means his back of his head was on my spine, and I pushed him for 2 hours, and they had to use the forceps and flip him because he was not coming out, and we didn't want to put the baby in distress, so that was pretty mandatory. I can't really say exactly what's going to happen in this delivery because every baby is different and every delivery is different. You kind of just have to roll with the punches and just go with it, and you know, that day I will decide, you know, okay, I can't handle the pain. With Paxton, my water broke by itself, which I was really happy, and I didn't have to get Pitocin, which was the main thing I didn't want to have to get. And I did get an epidural at 6 centimeters because I was stuck at 6 centimeters for hours. And I was not progressing because my body was so tense. I was throwing up, and my body was, because my body was so tense, it wasn't letting it dilate. And they kept coming back and saying like, do you want to keep holding out? You know, what do you want to do? And I'm like, oh, I just want to wait, you know, wait a while. And I'd wait longer, and I was still at a 6. Like, I couldn't believe it. So then finally I agreed to get the epidural, and as soon as I got the epidural, my body was able to relax, and then I was able to dilate quickly, which I was happy about. But then he was stuck because he was sunny side up, and it took me 2 hours to push him. So even though I got the epidural, it wore off a lot, and I could definitely feel the contractions, which I was happy about because I knew when to push. I didn't need them to tell me like when to push or anything. I knew exactly when I had to push. But I'm praying this time that the baby is not sunny side up and that it's facing the way it's supposed to. And I'm praying that he comes out easy, and I hope it's like people say, like the second one's way easier, comes out like no problem. I hope that is the truth, and I hope that it's a lot easier. And I mean, my goals are to go natural, but I'm not going to feel any less of a mother if I get the epidural, and I would like to give my body the opportunity to have a natural birth. But if I can't, then I'm not going to be mad at myself. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. But I would like to try to not get the Pitocin like I did with Paxton, because that was one less thing that I had to get. Where I am delivering, they have a laboring tub. So that means you can labor in the tub, but you can't deliver in the tub. And the thing with Paxton is I went in it way too late, way too far along, where my back was killing me. And it did not feel good to be in the tub. I was like, get me out of here. No way do I want to get in this bathtub. So I got out and I went back onto the yoga ball. That's the only thing that really felt like relief when I would sit on that. And I plan on bringing ice packs this time, and just doing the same with like the silence. Like, I really liked being quiet when I was delivering. We talked, but it wasn't like full conversations. Like, when I was in pain, I was just like, okay, nobody talk, just relax. And I'm having just Rob in the room with me. I think that's just best for me to just be with him and him coach me, because he did a great job during Paxton's delivery, making me feel comfortable and just really tending to me. I will link that delivery video right here so you guys can go check that out. I plan on bringing relaxing music. I had my laptop and I had just like relaxing Christian music playing the whole time, and that was really soothing, and that really helped me. I also plan on bringing relaxing things to do, like word searches, Sudoku. I love those kind of things. I think that's really calming, and that just really helps me get my mind off of the pain. Another thing I plan on doing the same is having Paxton in the room with me completely. I never sent him out to the nursery. I know you can do that, but with Paxton, I wanted him with me the whole entire time. I plan on doing skin on skin right away with Pax. I didn't want them to wash him. I wanted them to put him right on my chest, which they did, and I loved that time. Just like having him come right out of me onto me, and we just did skin on skin, and that was really important to me, and I definitely plan to do the same thing with this baby. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I plan on doing differently. I loved Paxton's delivery, and even though I did have a rough recovery, his delivery was like amazing to me. Like, I was so thankful that everything went okay. We did have to get the forceps, which I'm hoping that we don't have to get forceps, and we won't have to if he's not sunny side up, I'm sure. But I don't know, like, his birth was magical, and I was really, really happy with it. The doctors were amazing, the nurses were amazing, and there's not much that I would do differently in the situation that I was in with having the back labor and my body being so tense. So I was happy with his birth, and I'm sure I'll be happy with this baby's birth. And, you know, like I said before, every baby's different, every delivery is different, and I'll just do what I feel comfortable with at that time, and I will be making decisions. You know, things might change, things might come up. It's all in God's hands, and I know everything will be all right. And I just thank you guys so much for your prayers and your support, and I hope this is the video that you guys were hoping for with what I would do differently. Really, I wouldn't do much differently. It all just depend on that birth. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked this video, and I hope it was helpful for you guys, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye. Oh my god. Babe, his face.